And we got ourselves some sort of main music for the menu, or for the title screen more so. We don't know what the menu song's gonna be. Anyway, salutations everybody, welcome to, well, if you can't tell, a random episode of Ocarina Randomizer. We're just gonna dive right into it, and this is also just gonna be a one-off, at least for this seed, because this is actually a thank you episode. Thank you for the 100 plus subs here, guys. Literally, last week I had lived to like 90 and I went to sleep and I was like, woke up and I was like, okay, hello. So, yeah, I appreciate it, you guys. Now, our name's just gonna be Carol, and let's just dive into it. So, pretty much everything is randomized, and we got the vanilla start, but the question is, no, it is daytime because the music's playing. So, I was gonna say, the question is if it's nighttime or daytime, because we have the random start on, which obviously everything's actually vanilla aside from, you know, what we have on us right now, which is our tunic color. Let's see what we got inside the shop. Looks like that is also vanilla. And one thing, as long as it's actually saved, we should actually have random text, which, once we get into Milo's house or we talk to an NPC, it should just be completely random. This is the wrong home. And here we are, now we're in the right area. So let's see what the first item will be. Will it be an ice trap? It won't. It will be a 100 rupees. It would be awesome to be big like you, mister. I really want to be big like you. I want to be big and strong and beat up Ducky Strumps. But, unfortunately, all I have is 100 rupees and also a chest. And in here, we got ourselves... Okay, we got ourselves the Roots of Love. Also, I'll just be marking as we go because I'm currently using Project 64 for this randomizer and actually pauses the game, like it freezes it, so... Not permanently, just as we move out, so rather not do that when I'm in the middle of fighting. Shellblade. Its internal muscles is its weak point. Who knew that Nehru's love was actually a shell monster? And a bundle of arrows! Wow, I didn't know that's what a bundle of arrows looked like. And we got ourselves a small key to the fire temple. So as you can tell here, the only things that don't change are fire temple, well, not the fire temple, are small keys and any hints that are actually important. Go took over Lana Ranch and they call the Angle Ranch nowadays. I was kicked out of there. Just look at me now. My girl Malin will still lay at the ranch. I'm worried about her. Wow, who knew that this is actually Malin's father after all? Did you guys know that? I believe it. You're going to save this world. Oh, thanks, Mido. I think that's actually the first time I've actually heard you compliment me. Now we're just off to the Deku Tree. Oh yeah, we also have our dungeons mixed out too. So inside the Great Deku Tree is actually just the fridge. I mean, I guess it makes sense because how does the food come and go from Kukiris? Or do Kukiris even need food? That's a question for you guys. Do you think that the Kukiris, as well as, you know, the Koroks and so on and so forth, whichever, I don't even know what we're doing it here. But anyways, what do you guys feel about that? Do you think that they'll need food, or do they just need like water or other life form stuff? Have a match shop. Please read the sign before you go to the shop. How the shop works. Apparently just get a special token, and that's all the shop is. Who knew? Yeah, you get in there, Coco. Now let's see if that's all we need. What should I do? My Cocos flew away. We only need 3 more Cocos. Okay, so that's another thing that isn't randomized for text. As long as you have this option on, it's also how many Cocos you need. And we got ourselves another sculptural token, aka another shop completely. Wow, Link must be rich. I mean, once he sells all of that, he's gonna have so much money with him. Now let's see if the well is also open. It is not. Okay. Hi, do you think my face is kind of plain? It's just not very unusual. Alfie, I'm sorry that you feel really insecure about your face. That is actually kind of sad. Like, come on, girl, you gotta pamper yourself up. And love yourself, too. This is a mask of truth. It is a mystery passed down by Shashikas. With the other's mask, you see into people's minds. It's useful, but scary. Why is it scary? You'll find out once you grow older. Ho ho ho. Hello, Carol, wake up. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. I mean, wow, he has many identities. First, he's, I think, the old man, and or the item check, but he's also Tattle? Who knows? Who knows? Who knew? Also really like how Hyrule feels. It's like super peaceful for this randomizer as well. Just like Fairy's Fountain, and then I think for our last randomizer, our first randomizer, don't quite remember which one, it was also Zora's Fountain, and so many pots in here, which I like how it's just the dungeon music. Now I think there's only like one, maybe two, P-hat larvae. Defend yourself with a shield. I mean, I guess Skulltulas kind of look like they could be larvae. Not really though, but to each their own I suppose. Let's see if we can actually snipe that dude. Oh yeah. And item we get was also vanilla. Okay. Hello Mr. Shopkeeper, what do you have for us today? The Indigo's Ranch. Wow, he has so many children. Do we even have enough to get this? We don't. But apparently he really wants to see a beautiful fairy. I mean, fair enough. And okay, we don't even have a bottle, so that makes sense we can't even buy that. And by that, I mean the blue fire, and it looks like there actually isn't that much to actually randomize. Although we could probably buy a stick, but you know what? It's fine. I think we could probably just get that after speaking to Malon. I don't really know. Let's just see what we got in here though. See if it is open. I also like how it's Ganon's music. Uh-huh. You got guts. I think I like you. I'm gonna dig and dig. Just like Dampé. I mean, who knew that Malon really liked Dampé that much? I didn't. But I also really like how the music in Market Town is just, you know, like a Ganon's fight, is it not? At the very least, the escape from Ganon's tower. Okay, I was actually going to head towards the castle, but since, you know, we can get Richard and other things at nighttime, we may as well just wait. Hey, the Shadow Temple is on the way out of here. Okay, good to know that we should actually go into the Shadow Temple then. And yes, the Sheikah's stones, I wish the Sheikah's say because Breath of the Wild, but the Sheikah's stones are also randomized with the text, with the hints and everything too. And if it's not important, then it'll be random. And okay, that's just a vanilla song right there. Din. That's all that Matt has to say. Arrows, 30 apiece for 60 rupees. And for that, we just remembered how to save. Perfect. Thank you, Richard. We needed to know that. And we got a slingshot for 115 rupees. Unfortunately, that means we need to get a wallet. But at least we know it actually is a slingshot because it doesn't have the fake name. Yes, it should also give us a hint to where these are. You, who may be the hero, sing the Song of Time. Okay, never mind. It just didn't even tell us what it's going to be. Also wonder what the tunic color is going to be. Because I don't think the tunic colors are linked between, well, both linked, no pun intended, but between both Carols and our case. We'll find out soon enough here. And it is the same, but we start in Zora's River right outside of Zora's domain. So there's that, and I like how we do start off with a sword, although I don't know why I'm going in here, because we don't even have like a hookshot or anything to yeet that Skulltula that we could get. And okay, that's a blue bee right over there. I wonder what the text is going to be if we could have actually reached it, which unfortunately is us. We could not jump long enough. It looks like this item doesn't work here. I mean, who knew that an Rock was actually an item? Did you guys know that? It's partially why I just really like to have like random text. This also won't happen in the next playthrough that's actually going to be, no, for randomized Ocarina of Time, because the next one's actually going to be Triforce Hunt. One that I haven't actually done yet, but I'm looking forward to doing. So that's why for this one I thought I would just do everything that's just really, really silly. Now let's see what we got in here. And we got ourselves a big Goron sword. Now let's just actually the other Goron sword, which will... gosh, it's just a giant's knife. I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the outer truths and see what they are saying. I mean, alright, who knew that there was lots of spirits? Actually that makes sense, because spirits in this room, aka the whole field, would be the pose. But it's still interesting how that's just there. I can wonder why all these random texts are just popping up. Now let's see if the bridge will be open for Ganon's castle. It looks like it is not. Which is unfortunate, but you know what, I kind of expected that. And I don't believe we can actually get up to the Skulltula. But if we can actually manage to hit it, let's see what we will get from it though. Because I think this is one that you actually need to use. Actually, I wonder if the Goron's knife will be able to reach her. Because it, of course, should have longer distance, and it does not. That as surprise out, nope, it does. And we'll get ourselves some Ducky Nuts. And off we go, you guys. Rest in peace, Carol. Then he arises once again. It's also too bad we don't have the means of actually being able to go into Wara City to this port, because we would need to, you know, have the gauntlets with us, which we don't. It's also really weird how he can't pick up bombs without having, you know, the Goron bracelets on. Like, you would think, as a result, he'd be able to pick up bomb flowers and stuff like that. But oh well. Oh yeah, so here, one thing I find kind of interesting is that Skullkid does not care about that adult, but he seems to be caring about adult Ling. I wonder if that's just because the dude knows that he's probably dying, or... Actually, we don't actually know if he dies or not, because when we come back, he's just gone. But I don't believe... I don't remember what her name is, but I don't think the character that's outside of there, usually she's just like, yeah, he's dead. But it's still kind of interesting how it's just like, Doc, you're fine, dude. They say that thing, 30 golden skull shield tokens, gives you a golden skull shield token. It is absolutely beautiful. But, with that, then, we shall leave it here. So thank you for watching, and once again, thank you guys for the 100+ subs. I don't actually know what we are at currently. Like I said, I just made that video, went to sleep, like, I think half a week now at this point. I'm like, hello. There's more. So yeah, I appreciate it. Love you guys so much. But yeah, anyways, we shall actually do the outro here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap the subscribe button. Say something down in the comments down below. Or I guess grab the subscribe button because that's just the motion that I did. And yeah, do what you do, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.